months ago, and he was like, "Oh, I left it in the trunk. I'll bring it back." He ain't never come back.
Oh my God.
Like that boy. Anyway, so Koi. Now, what is your process like? How long did it take you to come up with the hook? Did you do the hook first, or did you just start rapping at the top of the beat and then just went into the hook?
Just did the hook first and then the verse. I don't know. It depends. Like when I'm in the studio, like whatever vibe, I'll get some little drink. You know what I'm saying? Little vibes. I'll be with my peoples because my circle is real small. And I'll vibe. Sometimes I'll be rapping, and I don't know, like if you know what I mean, but like you know what I mean. Listen, right? Tell me. So listen, if when I'm rapping, sometimes I'll start rapping, and then it'll sound like a verse is first, and then along the way the hook will come into it. You feel me? And then like at the end with the engineer, we might sit down and like drag the hook to the front or that type of vibe. So yeah.
Okay. Um, I remember when they told me that they were sending me something of yours. I didn't expect to love it. Like on that vibe. Like I thought it was because I don't know if you know this. No More Parties is like one of my favorite freaking songs. Like no, for real. Okay. And when I had came off of my hiatus and you had tweeted one day, "Oh, tell Nicki to do a remix to this," and everybody was like, "No, you know you got remixes." So I didn't know what was going on. But when I listened to it, I went back and told everybody. I said, "Well, no, what's so crazy? I would have got on this song because I loved that song." So I didn't expect to, when they told me they had a record from you, I definitely didn't think it was going to be the Blick Blick vibe, and so I just didn't expect to like love it like that.
Right.
Because I told my fans at that time I was getting a lot of songs, and I was just, I'm just getting back into the, anyway, like just the creating and writing a lot. And so it's very rare that something inspires me enough to even want me to just be happy enough to just be in that free spirit and write.
Right. Thank you. That's so fire. I
Did
appreciate
you
that.
did you expect me to rock with it? Did you was it one of those ones when you did it, you was like, "Oh no, anybody they'll be crazy if they don't like this." Like
What, Blick Blick?
Yeah.
I thought like I had did a second verse and I was like, the song's fire, right? But like I ain't never ever in my mind, because I DM'd you. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't hit you in your DMs, but you ain't never open it. You ain't leave me on Reddit, nothing. You just ain't open it. I know you probably flooded, but I DM'd you, and I'm just like, damn, like I have no way to get in contact with
When
her.
did you DM me?
Probably back in like 2017, 18.
So many people have DM'd me from years ago, but my DMs, if I don't follow the person, I don't get their DM.
Yeah,
So
it goes in another request. Like it be in a whole nother, and then now they got a whole nother request situation where it ain't even worth going through the DMs. I'm gonna be honest.
Right, because then there was someone told me one time, "Oh, look and see requests," but it's like thousands. How do people go through that? Like thousands to see just somebody just requesting to send you a message.
Yo,
So,
I'm glad you ain't even see it, because the fact what makes me feel more even good is the fact that you actually fuck with me and my music. Like you heard my music and you're like, yo, I fuck with her. So like that means more, like of course I reached out and I wanted it, but it's different when someone really sees your talent, especially outside all the bullshit.
It feels better when your work catches everyone's attention. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how. Let me tell you something. And Fendi, come here for a second. I'm glad you're here. This is some real shit. It's funny, right? And this is the truth. It's a rapper, right? And I won't say no names because that's not what it's about. When I first started off, I was putting out my mixtape. Fendi had relationships with people or whatever, so he would ask them to do a verse for me or whatever. There was this one rapper that said, "You know what? I'm not going to give Shorty a verse, but I'm going to give her a drop right now." You know what I'm saying? And I was so thankful and appreciative. And Fendi's here now. If he's lying, he'll tell you, I never used to want to ask people for a verse. I used to be like, you know what? I'm gonna get them back. I'm gonna get them when I really show who I am and really, show my skills and da da da. And then I'm gonna get it. I always wanted it to be from just like, I just wanted to be organic, like that
Yeah.
artist really fuck with me and da da da. I never wanted him to go and ask anybody to do a song with me, or like, you know what I'm saying, or them should just do a song. Anyway, no, but remember how I used to be like that? I used to, like, I never asked for any of the females to do a song with me, whatever. I just was like, show them love. You feel me? Like, never even, I never wanted one in the beginning, and I never expected one. So I feel what you're saying. Like, yo, it's iller. It's way iller when a person just hear you and see you grinding and see your movement. You understand? Yeah.
Nah,
Or they just like.
It's true, yo. And it was at one point, like on my come up, I felt like being in the club, I felt like if I wasn't booked, or if I wasn't, everybody got this jewelry and all this other stuff, and I felt like I had to work hard, you know what I'm saying, to stand next to folks. Like, it is a competition. It's hip hop is a competition, right? And the music industry is a competition. So when you walk in there, you want to feel just as good. And I felt like I just have to work 10 times harder. And even through the hate, nigga, I grinded through that shit. Still to this day, just grinding. And now look, like, we was #1 on iTunes. We over 1 million views.
Can you girls stop? Can you girls stop talking about hate? Y'all have never. Listen, I promise you, y'all have never experienced hate like the way this guy right here, me, has experienced it. So don't wish for it. I'm telling you, what y'all have experienced is nothing. Y'all have just experienced some of the growing pains of artistry and like of social media. Like, y'all be thinking y'all have experienced hate, and trust me, you ain't experienced it yet.
Right.
Okay. A lot of y'all have gotten really not coddled, but y'all have been. People have been nice. People have been like gentle with y'all, I think, and that's cool, because who gives a shit, when I felt that you were beating up on yourself, I spoke up for you, because I just wanted you to be like, girl, this too shall pass. And I had no intention of doing a song. I didn't know we would end up doing a song, but I'm just saying, can people stop acting like y'all got it hard? Y'all don't know what the fuck it feel like to really have it hard in this industry, okay?
No, look, but Nicki, look, I feel like, so look, when I say y'all, I feel like, honestly, I don't even want to be in the y'all category. And I say this with the most up respect. I have of the most up respect for the female rappers, but and singers, female artists in general, because I don't really like to, like, I was watching y'all live. I don't want to say just female rappers, just female artists, right? I feel like I'm just different. And I could really put myself in a different category than any other female when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why you kind of gravitated towards me, because look how, like, opposites attract, you the Barbie and I'm the fucking, and we standing next to each other in the video. You see how great it looks? Like, I feel like, so.
Yeah. I do feel like I do feel like I'm attracted to people that maybe, don't feel more like myself, and in that I feel like I'm discovering something new, like something unique. I guess that's like, everybody wants to feel like they're discovering something special and something unique and something that they haven't been seeing a lot. But at the same time, no matter what, if a bitch got bars, it's gonna always catch my attention. You know what I'm saying? So even if the person, it doesn't matter how a person looks. If talent is talent. Right. And there's been a lot of talent jumping out lately from different people, you know what I'm saying? But I do think you're right. Like, we are very, very opposite in a lot of ways. But I just loved a lot. Like, I just love a lot of your choices that you made on, especially on Blick Blick. I was like, and then at the end of the verse, because I'm like, okay, the first 4 bars, everybody gives a good first 4. Little melodic, okay, she's been hot. She has a nice tone. But then when you got to the, well, I said, okay, yep. So, because then I was like, now this is my kind of bitch right here, because kept on elevating it, you know what I'm saying? And getting sassy and adding some flows and some flavors.
Right. And that's, and you want to, not to cut you off, but listen, right, this is why I feel about female rap, because I love female rap, but this is why you're you, because the way you do it, and this is my opinion, like, you're so authentic, and it's like, you got rap, right? I don't know how to explain this, but you got people who like freestyle and do freestyling shows, right, and shit like that, and then you got people who are on radio doing it's different type of things, right? You can actually rap on anything, and you know how to articulate it. It's like science to you, and it still be rap. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta give that to you because that is something that to where it just don't sound like all right. Like yeah, it's just about bars too, but I feel like it's about bars, it's about cadence, it's about delivery, it's about melodies, it's about switch up, and
Absolutely.
that's what makes a top, and I feel like
yes, thank you. Basically what she's saying is stop. We don't want boring. We want the listener right now in the world, they can go and hear their share of 85,000 billion quadrillion songs if they want to at the touch of their fingertips, right?
right,
So when they listen to you, they want to feel like, oh, she's keeping me interested. She's
right.
not just gonna say the whole same flow for the same, like,
Yeah,
and like
yeah, yeah.
and I'm just being honest, but somebody told me, because I did my little check, because I asked someone that I knew would have told me the truth, and they were like, oh no, she actually writes her own music. And I was like, no, she don't. And no, and they were like, nah, absolutely, without a shadow of doubt. So I was like, yeah, okay, sign me up, because that's dope. I want girls to be proud of their fucking brain,
Yeah.
and know that, guess what? And you know what? Everything doesn't have to be perfect. Everything don't gotta be bar, bar, bar. But I like your point of view. And women just need to know that, guess what? We want to hear your point of view,
Right,
period.
right.
Okay. And Drake joined us, and one thing about him, like you were saying, he's able to do those different things like singing and not make it sound like you're listening to